I took too much NyQuil, I guess, because I just can't get up now. I'm just so tired. It is 9:22, but luckily for me, I've got my food bag, and I've got peanut butter, and I've just been putting peanut butter on all the bars inside my bag and eating while not moving. And maybe I'll go back to bed. Maybe I'll get up. I need to get up. It's important to get up and moving when you're getting over a cold, and it's important to get outside. So I'm going to go walk to the Dollar General and resupply for this next stretch, just so I can get moving and get outside. Yeah. All right, so it's a Sunday, so I have been at the barn hostel I got here. It's a Thursday night, or Thursday afternoon. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is my third 0. Just waiting on a good weather window to go up Mount Washington. And the weather doesn't look good tomorrow either. So it's not, I mean, whatever. What can you do? I just got to hurry up and wait. But I was able to get into North Conway. They have an REI there today. And I picked up a few things. So I got new shoes. These are the Solomon XA Pro 3Ds. I thought they were called the 3D Pros. I've used this pair of shoes before. They are really nice. I like them a lot. So now I got to make sure they fit my crampons. I'm pretty sure they will. But I got a new pair of shoes. I got some repair tape for my gaiters. Again, that will just be used as a backing pretty much for shoe goo. And then furthermore, because it is warming up, I got a headband. Breathability is key. And then, because I've been having problems with my gloves just when it's super wet out, what I went ahead and did is I got a really thin pair of no-nonsense liner gloves. There's just nothing to these. So they'll be really easy to dry out. And I'm going to keep both other pairs of gloves because whatever, I will carry that weight. Having wet gloves sucks. So if these get wet and I can't dry them out, I've got 2 other pairs. But then on top of those, what I got is a pair of these Gore-Tex rain shell mitts. So those will go over whatever liner gloves I've got. And that will allow me to not have to wear these big fellas when it's warm out and I want to push through snow and push trees out of the way and swim through snow. It'll just give me another option for that. So super pumped that I was able to get to REI today. And Lisa, the owner, drove me. So, dude, they're the bomb. I'm loving the barn. They're really just doing so much for me right now, and I appreciate the hell out of it. So, yeah, I was going to get a new pair of gaiters, but I was sitting there in the shop looking at them, and I was like, dude, I'm just going to put a hole in these immediately. There's nothing different. They had a different pair that are called the Outdoor Research Expedition gaiters, which do have like a thicker material on the inside of them. But when I tried to put them, I was like experimenting how to put them on my shoe, and the whole system, the hook that goes in the laces is the opposite way. I can't really explain it well, but how you put them on your shoes just sucks. Like I was trying to just do it in the store, and I was like, I can already tell if there's snow on these things or ice, which happens the second day in. They're just covered in ice. I can just tell these are going to be a real pain to put on. So I was like, I don't feel like spending $100 on these gaiters that seem like they're going to be a real bitch to put on. And I'm not sure I'm not going to put a hole in them and whatever. I mean, look at how much freaking shoe goo I've got on these guys now. This Look at, that's all Shugu. And honestly, like that all holds. I might just Shugu. I might get dumb here. I might just freaking Shugu the rest of this entire thing. Just have a giant Shugu patch. Because this one, I just kicked a hole in that little bit, this stretch. And that portion wasn't Shugu'd. It seems like always at the top of the Shugu portion. So, dude, I might just put Shugu up to here and just make a layer of Shugu on each of these. And just have those get me through. Oh, and if people have been watching the videos on those days that I wore my rain pants on the outside of my gaiters because I had a giant hole in my gaiters that I didn't want to get snow in, I did kick a hole in these. But surprisingly, look at how small that hole is. And I wore these on the outside for 4 or 5 days. So the fact that I only put that tiny hole in there is crazy, given my great ability to put holes in shit. So super pumped. Just getting over this cold, though. Like, I'm finally feeling better today. So, yeah, it sucks to sit around in town. I'm, like, antsy right now. But, whatever this freaking head cold is, I'm glad I had time to, 1, go to REI, get all this, and 2, to, like, get over this stupid freaking cold. So that's how it's going. I have 0 clue how many more zeros it's going to take. I might be here for another week. Just waiting for a weather window to go over Washington. But what can you do? Better safe than... yeah, you'd definitely be sorry if you went over Washington in the bad weather. So better safe than sorry. All right, since I got new shoes, I'm going to be sending home my old shoes. Just because they still got a lot of life in them. And this hat that Honey gave me... It was a hat net gaiter thing. The net gaiter didn't really fit, so I cut the net gaiter off it. But now I have too many hats. So that, my synthetic puffy pants. So those two. Decreasing the base weight, maybe. I don't know. I picked up all those gloves, so it's probably a wash.